Reset. 39. He doesn't remember the last time he drunk this much. He is staggering and can't walk straight, but he don't care. Lord knows he didn't see this day ending like this, and everything is hitting him all at once. He feels like he is about to lose himself. The barman looks at him with disgust on his face. He has been serving him beers, and at some point he asked him why he would be drinking like this on a Tuesday morning, but he cares less because he has so much going on in his head. He needs the alcohol to drown it. Sir, you need to leave because this place will start getting busy soon and people might take advantage of you. The barman says respectfully, but Nchimunya just laughs in his drunken state. Sir, I don't want to call the security guards to kick you out. He threatens, but Nchimunya laughs even some more. Is there anyone I can call perhaps? By this time the gentleman is mighty upset and he wants this man to leave the bar as soon as possible, but something in him tells him that maybe the man might need help and it will be a bad idea to send him out like this. Yes, how about you call my would-have-been wife? He says before burping, and the counter starts to smell like all the beer he has drunk. Nchimunya says out the number and the barman dials it almost immediately. He just hopes that it's a correct number and not that of an angry ex that will insult him or worse off leave him by the side of the road. Good evening, ma'am, he says when the person on the other end of the line picks up. Good evening, the lady responds. I have a gentleman here that you need to come pick up. What gentleman? He is drunk, ma'am. Well, how do I know that it is I he wants to talk to? Because he gave me your number. What if it's a wrong number? You yourself have said that he is drunk, right? The barman sighs. He had hoped this would go smoothly. Let me put you on speaker, ma'am. Sir, you can speak. I am talking to the lady whose number you gave me. If it isn't the woman that left me for an old man. Nchimunya says. Beatrice is surprised. She could never mistake Nchimunya's voice for another person's, but what is he doing in a bar this time drunk? Does it mean that he didn't go home after she chased him from her place? Nchimunya, what are you doing drunk in a bar this time? He laughs. When did I become answerable to you? The minute you decided to give the barman my number. She hisses. Nchimunya, are you insane? You have a wife that you could have called, but you decided to give a stranger my number. She adds, still angry. Why are you upset? This world is cruel already and now you are adding an angry face to it. Let me talk to the barman. Why? Because I am not man enough for you. Ma'am, I am here, the barman says, getting the phone away from Nchimunya's face. Which bar is that? I will come pick him. The barman tells her the place and she leaves what she is doing and drives out immediately. By the time she is getting to the bar, Nchimunya is extremely drunk and is laying his head on the bar. Good evening, I believe we spoke concerning the gentleman here. The barman shakes his head looking in Nchimunya's direction. Please tame your friend or whatever he is. We all go through problems, but we don't embarrass ourselves like this. She removes 200 kwacha notes and hands them to him. Thank you for keeping an eye on him. You are welcome, he says, getting it and putting it in his back pocket. Beatrice struggles with getting Nchimunya out of the bar. A gentleman comes through to help her as she puts him in the car. She is upset that he had to do this to himself, and worse off, instead of calling his wife, he had the audacity to call her. After much thought, she drives to Chunga's place. The last thing she wants is her son and Nchimunya laying eyes on each other, because Cairo is a replica of his father, and at this point she is not ready for any explanations. Chunga comes out of the house when he hears the car drive in. He is already in pajamas and shocked to see Beatrice, seeing that he had given her the day off. Are you okay? He asks her worriedly. I was until this, she says, opening the back of the car. Don't tell me this is who I think it is. She sighs heavily, still angry. But what is he doing in your car drunk? She narrates everything, and when she is done, Chunga is in stitches. And what's funny? That after 7 years he still remembers your number. She didn't even think in those lines. So why have you brought him here? Because he can't sleep in my house and I can't take him to his, wherever that is. Chunga continues to laugh. And his car? How am I supposed to know? They are still talking when Nchimunya's phone starts to vibrate in his pocket. Beatrice walks over to where he is and removes it. What? Shimbi is calling. Your former best friend. Unless there is a mistake. Pick up. Why? Just pick up. Out of her own will she does and keeps quiet. You really stood me up again, didn't you? She says angrily. She sounds like she is about to start crying. And you want to play the I can't hear you card on me, right? She pauses again. Nchimunya, I have waited all these years. When you left Beatrice I was ready for us, but you went ahead and married Muno even though you don't love her. All these years you have complained about how she doesn't love you and you wish you could take back the hands of time, and I keep hoping that you will see me for who I am, but all for what? She pauses again to sneeze. Tell me what you want me to do, Nchimunya. Just tell me and I will do it. I know I will never be half the woman Beatrice is, but Nchimunya, this is a girl you saw 7 years ago. You told me that it wasn't even love that you felt for her, but I can't understand why you still keep her in your head. Yes, I know this because her birthday is your password and the photo you gave her for her 18th birthday is still your wallpaper. Damn it, say something. She yells and Beatrice just cuts the line. Wow. She was my best friend, Beatrice says. She wasn't. Chunga argues, and even though it hurts her she sucks it in, but honestly there is a part of her that wishes that all this was a lie. A part of her that still held Shimbi in high regard despite everything. Can he spend the night here? Sure, Chunga says, seeing how she is. They take him in the spare bedroom and Beatrice leaves, telling him not to tell Nchimunya anything when he wakes up the following morning. Especially the Shimbi part. Your friend and author, Winnie. Hibiscus.